Hi collective, I hope everybody's good. So we're gonna get some messages and see what you need to know and be aware of at this time. Okay. Just looking at my eyes, they look a little different in there. Alright, so if you guys want to check out my oils, my merchandise, my spirit vessel, things I offer, and all my personal readings and all that, crystal ball readings, pendulum readings, bone tossing readings, my Etsy information is there in the description, or my Etsy shop name is the same name as on here, all one word, Firefox Fairy, where you can find me. And perks to being a member, my Cash App Venmo card if you want to be a supporter to the channel. Or have any other questions, need spell work done, or need me to pray for somebody or send somebody healing energy. Okay, so we have Libra, number 4 with the sun. Sunday, Leo, the self, personality, ego, confidence, and purpose. So we're going to start out with this deck. Soulmate, time, broken, only you, and soulmates. So broken, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed, time, waiting, cycles, moments, soulmates, deep love, unity, connection, and only you, devoted, attached, crave. So what is coming in here for you guys? I'm going to be pulling this deck too. The Kyle Gray, Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. Okay, we have releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away. And heart fog. Mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. I'm hearing everything's messed up. Somebody could be kind of in a heart fog, not opening up, not showing their feelings, their true feelings, their true emotions. Okay, we have rejection, abandoned, dismissed, and irrational fear. And like always, if these resonate for you, feel free to hit the like button, leave a comment. You can share this video. But by liking and commenting, it not only helps my algorithm, but it sends the video out to other people that aren't subscribed yet to my channel. And it helps me pick up on your guys' energies for future videos that I make. Okay, we have pride and intuition, arrogance, ego, and stubborn. We have intuition, heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. So I think this is going to be a reading for Libra, since you guys did so good in your last video. You guys had the most views on my Libra video. The second most, I believe, was Sagittarius. So this is going to be a reading for you guys. This is my Dragon's Bane Protection Oil. Dragon's Bane Protection Oil. And I make all my own oils. Well, most of them, but some of them I follow a recipe, but I still put my own twist. That's the craft of Wicca. I just made some new flying oil yesterday. Flying oil mixed with truth serum. So it does have toxic herbs in there. It's got nightshade. Oh, I do sell herbs too, and railroad spikes on my Etsy shop. So it's got herb, it's got nightshade, so it does have some poisonous things in there. I have to add some hemlock, but it's got lily of the valley oil in here. It's got hydrangea, it's got snapdragon, it's got basil, thyme, a little bit of patchouli oil, cinnamon, lavender, because they're all air elements. Some of them are air elements. Lemongrass for enhancing. Okay, so if you want to check out my oils, like I said, and if you don't see an oil on there like that on Etsy, a lot of them I have made too that aren't up and going. Just feel free to send me a message on there or email me on here. My email is also in my bio, the About Me. And my pre-existing spell tutorials and oil making DIYs, and I go over chapters of my book, is in the live, my playlist, and my membership playlist. A lot of the tutorials, the spells and whatnot. So, all right, we have conflict, clashing differences, and incompatibility. Okay, we have possibilities, karma, longing, and cloudy judgment. So this is the releasing card. Illusions, unbalanced, distorted. Okay, we have possibilities, free-spirited, adventure, and risks. I do hidden truth messages with Prince Orbis. The reason why I'm saying it is because he's coming through right now. He's a demon of truth. He can also answer past, present, and future things to come. A lot of the demons can do that, but he's specifically a truth demon. So I do, and he's one of my patrons. So I work with him for payment. I work with a lot of the Goetia, Prince Gap, Sabnok, Malthus. Depends on what energy I'm in, what mood I'm in, and what my goal is, what I'm seeking to accomplish. So it depends on what deity. I will be, also Hecate, I was going to say, I will be making a spirit vessel, a wolf spirit. That's funny that came out for myself. I have Master Furfur made, Earl Furfur. I have 2 gargoyle spirit vessels, a female and one's a masculine that I made. Okay, I didn't intend on it to be that way, okay, when I was asking it, when it was all said and done. That's what came through, was one was masculine, one was feminine. I use the pendulum, and I do offer pendulum readings. So 1 question is $5, 3 questions is $15, and 6 questions is $25. This is a pendulum I specifically use with Prince Orbis. I imbued this with his energy. This is a turquoise pendulum, because he is a demon of truth. So I wanted to have a pendulum with him. So yeah, so that's a little bit about that. Crystal ball readings are 30. Bone toss readings are 25. The Prince Orbis readings are $59.95, or demon of your choice, entity, deity of your choice, unless you want me to pick for you, okay? Per client, obviously, everybody's different. Personal readings are $40. And then, yeah, those are my available options. And spirit vessels are $90. Okay, I already made a spirit vessel for a client. She's still waiting on it in the mail, so there might have been a delay or something that happened. So as soon as she gets it and leaves a review on my Etsy, we went through Cash App and email. She found me, I think on here, and she emailed me about it. So I had her send the money to my Cash App card. So she picked what spirit she wanted, and that's also on my short videos, Euronymous, Demon of Death. So I've never worked with that spirit. She was actually fun to work with. She was pretty relaxed, so yeah, it's very nice. So depending on what you're looking for, I guess. All right, what do we have? We have conflict, clashing differences, incompatibility, cloudy judgment, time and broken, releasing, heart fog, karma, rejection, possibilities, pride, longing, and intuition. So you have a lot going on here. And I like the colors of these cards, the pink and blue. So cotton candy colors. All right, thank you, Spirit. All right, so we have She-Wolf, unleash the wild within. There's not numbers on these, but there is a guidebook. And again, this is the Angels and Ancestors Oracle by Kyle Gray. He's got the Lemurian deck too as well. The Gateway of Light Activation Oracle. I love the turquoise color here. That'd be a nice wall color, right? Pretty. For Libra, please. What's coming in for Libra? And if you want any recommendations or references for who I watch and who I follow on YouTube, I do talk about other platforms on here as well. Like whiteravenwitcheslayer.com. I bought this dolmanite and some other things. She teaches spells in her channel as well. Her YouTube name is White Raven. But getting back to this, we have Sholin Master. Be graceful and movement and action with the dragon. I actually wore a dragon. I'm still wearing it today. We have Druid. Hold the space. Okay, we have Lady. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. We have Direction Guardian. Choose your path. We have Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. An Eagle. See from a higher perspective. Hold the space. Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. Okay, we have Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. Guardian Angel, you are not alone. Hunter, track down your fears and desires. So we had a lot that came out. Wise One, grow within your current situation. Moon, take note of intuitive messages. Medicine Mother. I like this card. Honor your inner knowing. Trader. Exchange energy to create abundance. Drum. Dream and journey. Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. With Stargazer. Set your sights higher. That's what I've been doing, a lot of this energy myself. Like I took my poppet and I put white feathers on it to make it look like wings, so I could shapeshift or fly, so to speak. And I'm glad that eagle card came out because that's kind of what I was going for. Shapeshift into like an animal, a bird. And also I've been working on invisibility. That's why I made that flying oil truth serum. Also I would like to be able to be invisible and go between the realms. So I've been working with my spirits a lot lately to try to get the information and knowledge on that. We have Lord, take charge with authority. Because I believe that if there's a will, there's a way. So anything is possible. And that's also good for astral projecting too, that oil. Okay. If there's anything you want to know out of here, now would be the time before I put the deck away. Let's get... I should start going live with you guys more often. That's why I have this channel, because I wanted you guys, like, if you've ever seen Jeannie Methril, her platform, she's got the memberships. I was a member of her channel for a little while, but she has a coven where they go live 1 to 3 times a month. Or I don't know if she does that, but that's what I wanted to do with this channel, was go live 1 to 3 times a month. And be able to discuss anything and everything spirituality related with you guys. And then when I do raffles and such in that nature, you guys are entered in the first ones to the giveaways. And you guys can see my spell tutorials and all that. So that was the whole goal of this channel. Obviously for love messages and whatnot, but was to share our knowledge on the topics of Wicca and spirituality. All right, this is another cool deck we're gonna pull, Oracle deck. And look what we have at the bottom. Protection Guardian, drop your shields. With arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. And my sun sign is a Fucus, or aka Sagittarius. So the centaur with the arrow. Alright, so we're going to pull from here. Let me see what deck this is called. I think this is, where did I put the book to this deck? the Green Witch Oracle. Yep. So the Green Witch Oracle. And a lot of my oracles I have, like the Enchanted Spell Oracle and other ones, the Witch's Kitchen Oracle, I have a review on that on my channel with the White Light Oracle review. I like these decks so much because you're able to have more you have spells available, you have mantras, you have remedies, so it's nice. That candle's going out, huh? Time for a new one. If you put flax seeds on your divination altar, I have Psychic Power Oil, it's for scrying and divination on my Etsy, and Immortality Oil, 8 chakras oil, activates all your chakras. But anyway, you put flax, it actually helps with psychic awareness, psychic for divination. So if you didn't know that, I have this candle imbued with it. So I'm probably going to end up lighting this one on the table because this one's going out. That candle's used up. And I don't throw those away per se. I save them, and I have wicks and a lot of wax. So what I'll do is I'll remake or take my wax melts and dump them in there and reuse the wax melt and make candles. So that's what I keep all my old candles. So that's what it's like being a witch. You use what you have, and you forage herbs and flowers and trees and all that stuff, and you dry it out. You can make incense. There's a whole bunch of things you can do. Poppets. You can make amulets or things for around the home for protection, warding measures, witches bottles. So you have red brick dust or red bricks, and you smash them into red brick dust. That's really good to make like a floor wash, or just the powder alone is good in hoodoo and voodoo. So there's a lot of things on this channel that I want to delve into with you guys. I just don't really have the time, but I do know a lot about Wicca. That's why I say if you need any spell work done, need a remedy, or you need to pray for somebody, get a hold of me. I can do that. I have my special prayer oil made, and I'll do that for free. Obviously, spell work, that's not going to be free, but I can also offer spirit vessels available. And it can be for somebody that passed on that you love. Like this was my friend that died years ago, Sammy Reynolds, and I have her pictures all over here. So I could make a spirit vessel for her if I wanted to. Her birthday was December 1st, 1993, and mine was December, I'm not going to say my birthday for private purposes, but mine, I'm a sun sign, so we have a lot of things in common. I'll just say that, at least to say. And anytime I see anything that says Sammy on the moon or love you to the moon and back, I always think of her, so I buy things like that remind me of her. Dream. All right, so we have winter, an ending, recharging, and reflection. Oh my God, and I was thinking about carnelian because when I was really fired up, I have a carnelian and chrysoprase sitting in my bathroom up behind the sink. And I was like, carnelian, I was drawn to that fiery energy. And we have carnelian, energy, leadership, creativity. So that's so weird that came out for you guys. And then winter, an ending, charging, recharging, reflection. And if you go more on the side of elixirs, I know Ashira Star Goddess, her shop on Etsy is called Dark Realm Shop. She offers elixirs and stuff like that. Nano crystal nano water and other things. But I've actually bought her phase 1 elixir. It's supposed to make you feel lighter, freer, more energy, and able to get things going off the ground, like instead of procrastination. And it does, you take it once a day, and it's really good, but it doesn't last that long for the amount of money you pay for it. I think I spent like $50 after taxes, or $30, $40 for it. And she's got all the way up to like phase 9, 8, and 9. And she's got other ones too for different things. But she's good to check out if you're more on the side of looking up elixirs. check her out on YouTube. She's called Ashira Star Goddess. All right, what else, please, for Libra? All right, I'll try to stop rambling. And per order of oils, they do come with free crystals. So lotus stone, shugnite, chrysoprase, green tourmaline, green phantom quartz, blue kyanite, snowflake obsidian, roundel crystalite, sunstone, malachite, rose quartz, citrine, peridot, snowflake obsidian, black tourmaline. So those are all the crystals that I have available when you purchase oils off me. The main ones I will give is the lotus stone and shugnite, because I know those are really good for spells. Okay, lotus stone is like magnetic hematites calling towards you. A lot of people use lotus stones in spell work. I even have my lucky lotus stone oil made, taking lotus stone incense from Hoodoo. He's called on YouTube The Broken Prophet, thebrokenones.org is his website. And he also sells, he's from Georgia. He's true Hoodoo, like he came from Hoodoo bloodline. So yeah, I learned a lot from him too, getting into Hoodoo Voodoo. But he's got a website available to buy things online, as well as White Raven, witcheslayer.com. All right, we have altar, gratitude, releasing burdens. We have water and can, asking for help, sharing burdens. So 2 cards about speaking about burdens, sharing the burden and releasing burdens. With that winter reflection and ending and recharging. And then we have salt, protection, banishing energy. Let's talk about banishing. So unwanted energy. I'm hearing eucalyptus and rainstorm. So you could work well with water elements, or you could be okay. We have moon, phases, cycles, intuition. So speaking of water elements, earth, air, Taurus, not Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that's earth, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And I have 3 placements, moon included, Scorpio on my chart, 2 Capricorn, 1 Aquarius. My Lilith placement is in Aries, 4 placements Sagittarius. So that's my natal chart. Let me know what your guys' is down below. Okay, some of you guys do a lot of scrying divination, because I see a black mirror here. You can actually make your own, like I did. You just buy a picture frame. It could be black. Mine's black and glittery. And then you take the back out and you paint it black. And then you take mugwort, the herb, or mugwort water, and you sprinkle it on it. And that's very good for amplifying your divination tools. Or you can get you're supposed to cover your mirrors when you're not using them, but I have one here with Malphus's sigil on it. You can't see it because it's black marker, but see, I have his Malphus's. He's good. He teaches you about psychic vampirism and also warding, but this is black obsidian. So when it's sitting here in my little tea stand, my arts and crafts stand card holder, I have it covered, because when you're not using these, you're supposed to keep them covered, because they kind of act, I guess, as portals. But, and then I have my big crystal ball in front of me too, and then a little crystal ball. I got little balls all over the place. That just sounded funny. But I got a Hecate crystal holder stand, the Mother, Maiden, and Crone, and then this is also black obsidian, I believe. But yeah. Okay, we have butterfly, transformation, joy, beauty, and transience, like transcendence, illumination. We have summer, expansion and growth, with fruit, achievement, success. So speaking of that energy, let's see what that's all about, the fruit, and then I want to get into my love oracle. Okay, so we'll go to salt, for example, and I'll show you how the book's set up. Here's carnelian. Okay, so we'll do the carnelian card. It says energy, leadership, creativity. Carnelian is associated with creativity and energy, 2 elements that enhance leadership. Carnelian can strengthen your leadership qualities and help you find creative solutions to problems or ways to support your team. If you have to take the lead in something, or or are handed a situation that needs a firm hand, carnelian can give you the confidence to do what needs to be done, even if it will make waves. Carnelian's orange color comes from iron oxide, so it carries iron associations as well. I didn't know that. Such as protection and courage. Fairies don't like iron because to them it's the first tools made by us humans that ended the era of machine, or that came in the era of machinery and man-made products. So that's why fairies don't like iron. Okay, so, and also you can use iron to pierce the veil between the living and the dead realm. Say you're going to make a spirit vessel or a spirit portal, or a servitor portal or vessel, then that's how you can use that, or like a regular anthem, which I'll show you mine, the one I would use. I have sodalite and unakite, so I have 2 anthems. Now, you can also use anthems in a sense. You can use like real anthems. I know Etsy has a lot of them. They have crystal, they have wood-made ones, they have real like anthem forged by fire knives, okay? And what you do with anthems, you anoint somebody's, either the person you can anoint, or you can anoint the element, the directions, north, south, east, and west. Those are the real directions because I have them labeled on my walls. I have a compass, so I know. Okay, so there's a lot that goes into Wicca. But anyway, and then this is my unakite, and I bought both these on Temu. They have Hecate-ly made ones. The real anthem has a black handle. The real, according to the Wicca, they always have black handles. But anyway, so something about even if it will make waves. Carnelian's orange color comes from iron oxide, so it carries iron associations as well, such as protection and courage. The carnelian card tells you to take control and be brave. Look within for motivation and strength. You have what it takes to be a leader. Be confident in your abilities. Reflection: how can you improve your leadership skills? Okay, let's take a peek at this moon card, because now we have the butterfly here twice showing up for you guys. Butterflies represent transformation, cocoon stage, and not only that, but a rebirth. And this is, to me, is an ancestor, past on loved one watching over you, guardian, as you're having a rebirth, literally. Okay, water and can, asking for help, sharing burdens, and summer, expansion and growth. Butterfly, transformation, joy, beauty, transience. Butterflies are commonly associated with beauty and joy. They are inspirational in their loveliness. But the journey they go through to achieve this metamorphosis is even more inspirational, if less pretty. Caterpillars must completely dissolve in the chrysalis, giving up their very physical selves in the process of transformation. Only once they have relinquished everything can their physical matter be reassembled as butterflies. The idea of that much sacrifice can be overwhelming, even if the end result is glorious. Fear of change can also hold you back. Let the beauty and joy that await you inspire courage. Trust that achieving your goal will be worth it. The butterfly card urges you not to be afraid to let yourself grow and become something new. Oh yeah, it's got chamomile in it. I put some chamomile in there. And my flying oil. A lot of things in there, actually. Orchid roots, orchids from my garden. Basil is from the Scott Cunningham herbalism book. It actually says right in the book, basil is for flying. So I'm surprised the one recipe didn't have basil in it for that, so I was actually pretty shocked. That's why I say I make a lot of my own oils. Yeah, I may follow a traditional recipe, but then I go off of my own intuition. That's hence the craft, making my own from scratch, from whatever you want to call it. That's just how I do things around her. All right, so let's get into the tarot. We're going to use this deck to clarify, and we're going to use this deck to start off the reading with. So let's get these picked up. Autumn, release the old and reset. So maybe by around autumn time, something is going to be reset for you. And that's actually my favorite time of year. Let's see. If you ever want to know what a really good tea is, Primrose, Borage, and my Breathe Easy by Yogi. That's a good tea concoction with maybe a little bit of, because I have, like I said, I sell a lot of this stuff on my Etsy page. Borage for my garden, mint for my garden, honeysuckle. I just found some nightshade in my back, and I also found some moth mullein in my backyard. So yes, it's not on my Etsy, but let me tell you, when I find herbs, I'm like the most ecstatic. It's like a kid getting a present on their birthday or something. Like, I get really excited. I'm like, ooh, how can I incorporate this? I can save it. I can, So we have the World and the Knight of Pentacles. We're actually going to use a different deck for the main spread. So what's coming in, please, for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and Lilith placements for Libra. Let the rain fall down and wreck my dreams. Let it wash away my sanity. 'Cause I wanna feel that thunder. I wanna scream. Let the rain fall down. I'm coming clean. I'm coming clean. Also, so I never heard of the crystal dolomite, but she's got a wolf too. So she's got the owl, and then she's got the wolf. So I got the owl for right now. Maybe I'll get the wolf. So I'm going to be using my aquamarine crystal, or Amazonite, sorry, stone. That was a lot of light, but my Amazonite stone. And I'm going to be making a wolf spirit vessel. So that will be interesting. And I usually, when I ask my spirits for something, not trying to brag or anything, but they usually come through very fast for me. So like when I said I manifested all two of, well, I have 3 dogs, but both of them, the last 2 I manifested. But now when I wanted a cat, a familiar, a cat, I literally have now cats coming up to my house now all the time. I have like 3 cats that well, 2 that I've seen, but I know there's another one running around out there, a big orange and white cat. That's nobody's cat. I think it's a wild cat, but so I had now a Siamese and a big tabby, white and tabby cat. But the Willow, I named her Willow, the Siamese, I absolutely love her. She's been coming here, so that was me manifesting, me asking my spirits to bring me a familiar cat. So yeah, that's okay. So if you're serious about doing manifesting, or if you're serious about being a witch or going down that path, some would call it the left-hand path, then you need to take it seriously, because spirits aren't gonna play games with you. You're gonna be dedicated and loyal to the craft, and that's it, and put in your blood, sweat, and tears, or you're not, and that's okay too. So alright, so we have the Queen of Swords. So this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We have the 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, 10 of Swords, and the 2 of Pentacles. And there's the dogs. I didn't even know my vape had a sticker. Lost Mary. I'm just seeing that, so that's pretty cool. So they will surprise you. They will make you basically kind of push yourself, but it's only to show yourself what you're fully capable of. So it is a lifelong practice when you get into magic and the occults, but it's very worth it. It's I just wanted to say very worthy. So maybe somebody here is very worthy of, or you're already into the occult. So then you know what I'm talking about. All right, we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands for your overall energy. But the Star's in reverse, so it's almost here, at least when it comes to a particular person or a dream or something that you felt passionate about. It's almost like you were saying the passion is kind of, the well is running dry. Something's kind of like slipping through your fingertips, or that's how you feel. Confirmation. Queen of Swords, Ten of Swords across from each other. Yeah, maybe some of you were reluctant about something ending, but now that something's coming to an end, like a halt for a restart, remember that restart, reset your batteries. So something new can take shape. Five of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles across from each other. So we have Seven of Pentacles, putting down new seeds. Okay, so I like how this is working out. And then the Six of Cups is reminiscing past energy. And then we have the Lovers at the bottom, Gemini energy, with the Wheel of Fortune under that, and the Hermit. So whatever you're choosing, whether this is love, whether this is family, whether this is reconciliation, whether this is a career, whatever this is to you, I do feel it's very substantial. And obviously you've given a lot to this. It may have been challenging at times, but it also is very rewarding. Okay, so you know what it is that you want or what you're going after. You haven't given up, I don't feel. So why don't we see, before we get into the clarifying, why don't we see who's on your mind and what we can get from that energy? Because I feel that things are going to start coming out from the curtain work, like all around you. Some things might surprise you. Like there's going to be good things, good tidings coming in here for you, I feel. But once you can kind of open this change with arms wide open, kind of, okay? Cards wanting to fall out. So, let's see. Four of Wands, Two of Swords. All right, who's coming towards Libra? And what are their thoughts, feelings, and intentions? Who's coming towards Libra, please, Spirit? Because I don't know. I want to say it's love-related for some of you guys. Okay. But also, I want to say this could be I could be speaking to someone who has also been single for a while. And, right? So it could go either way. I could be talking about a past person, like an ex or old energy. I could be talking about career, work, family, kids, children, school. Okay, so it could be anything. But I feel like I'm talking to a Libra here today who has given up the good fight, and you're deciding to hatch it down the fort towards something else in your life, because you're not either being appreciated here, or you're not getting enough satisfaction, or you're literally hanging on to somebody by the end of the thread. Okay, so we have the Sun, first card out. Very nice. Still the Lovers is at the bottom, so Gemini energy. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. The Fool, the Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor. Look how grumpy he looks with the Devil. They're both cross arms, so that's a little weird. Aries, Capricorn energy. It could be a cusper. Or no, that's not even possible. 1, 1, 5. So that could be significant. And then we have the Moon, Cancer, Pisces energy. So the Fool. Okay. So somebody could have been in your energy playing games back and forth. And then I'm also getting an energy that somebody was gassing you up, or cheese, like, hey, this is Chuck E. Cheese's, like some bullshit, basically. I want to get my fix and you get, you know, you only get what I give you, basically. With the Fool and the Devil, they kind of maybe breadcrumbed you, played games in your face, maybe they gave you false hopes or false promises. They could have had sex addictions. There could have been addictions here, quite possibly, with the Devil card here. If it isn't an actual sex, or if this isn't an actual Capricorn, this could be somebody with sex addictions, or how do I say this in a nice way? Personality traits or disorders, bipolar, or sociopath, maybe even narcissistic. Okay, others of you, I'm trying to get the con, or the pro side out of this, the positive side aspects. Okay, we have Leo energy, we have Aries energy twice, we have Capricorn energy, and we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, we have Cancer, Pisces, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles, so more Earth. The Moon, Cancerian energy. Again, it could be any zodiac sign. Okay, we have Meditate, number 40. Yeah, meditate and contemplate. I feel you're aware, and that's what's going to be your success in making your, like, out of the repercussions of making the final decision and say whether to stay or walk away. And that's probably going to save your ass, honestly, if you know what you're doing, your intuition. We have Past Life, 14. It's not as serious, like, it, you know, maybe I'm cracking it up to be all serious, but I feel that there's something about this person that maybe seemed very intoxicating, or the thrill of the chase, but once you've gotten the whole package from this person, I feel that's kind of when you pulled back and was like, whoa, I only like that side of you, I don't like the whole rest of you, you know what I mean, like the 360. Okay, we have Fire, 27. So that one little taste was enough for you, for some of yous, to want to vomit. And then I'm getting, there is also, I am not getting all total bad energy, but I'm getting, with the Sun here and the Queen of Pentacles, you do have a good energy that does mean well for you. So that's a plus. Could be a fire sign we have here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And I'm also wanting to say the Moon's not that bad either. I'm getting the Moon energy, or the Fool. The Fool could mean that somebody was acting foolish, but doesn't necessarily mean they're a fool. Okay, so it depends on who you ask. Let's get a couple more. That's why we got to clarify. We got to get into my love decks and clarify more of this energy for you guys. I'm hearing the Devil Wears Prada. All right, we have Grounded, 22, and Courage, 37. We had that Courage energy out of my Oracle. The Earth, what was it? The Green Witches, the Green Witch Oracle. Yeah, the Green Witches Oracle. And then what was that other Oracle I pulled? Because I pulled two. Oh, it was, yeah, it was the Angels and Ancestors. Okay, so yeah, it was the other one. I was getting good energy, that Courage energy. Rebirth, letting the past go. Grounded. Okay, we have Guides, number 7, that Protection energy. Safe Travel, 30, and New Life, number 4. Yeah, we have Stormy at the bottom, 21. That's, I feel, what you're getting out of. King of Wands, Queen of Cups. You're getting out of that energy. Lo and behold. All right, thank you, spirits. Thank you. All right, so let's clarify. Let's clarify. You know what they say. If it smells like shit, if it tastes like shit, then it more than likely is shit. The Chariot. Queen of Wands. King of Swords. There's your energy. Well, Gemini energy. Still. Queen of Swords. First card out. Why is that here, please, for Libra? Why is that here? You have a decision to make, my friend. This is you making big moves, honey. I just heard money moves. Yeah. Should I stay or should I go? Down, 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 down. But you need to get something right first within yourself. You need to get something aligned and check within yourself first. That star is in reverse, man. There she is, Queen of Swords. Why is it here, please, for Libra? Ten of Swords crossing. It could be related to money. We'll see. All right, the Chariot, yeah, Cancerian energy. There's that Ten of Swords. I'm getting autumn energy. By autumn, you're gonna have a fresh restart, or like a rebirth, or like the end of a transformation cycle. Okay, so that seems to be coming out for a lot of the zodiacs is by autumn time. Queen of Cups. Okay, yeah, love and the world. Sagittarius energy, Pisces energy, Cancerian energy. Ten of Swords. All right, we're going to go back to back here. Let's do it that way. Why is the Ten of Swords here then for Libra? Could be dealing with a Pisces or Cancer, or you have that in your chart. Hierophant, your energy, and Libra energy. Or sorry, Taurus energy. What is Libra ending? What is this? Why is the Ten of Swords here? Oh my God! I was like, show me the Emperor. And then I'm like, no, show me the Devil, because it landed right on the Emperor card. It's the Emperor. You're taking your full God-given right authority back. Something here. A decision in person. Could be a Gemini, could be an Aries. Okay? Alright, so yeah, that's what I was feeling like. Something's slipping through your fingertips, and this person's not doing anything to fight for you. So good. You should let them go. Honestly. Six of Pentacles, we have the Four of Wands. Yeah, this could have been a soulmate, or you're going to, once you let this person go, you're going to be reinvigorated and led right into your soulmate. And there's nothing that this person can do to stop you, because I'm hearing nana nana boo boo. That's what I just heard. Nana nana boo boo. So they can't do anything to stop this. You're divinely, your divine match that you're supposed to be with. Okay, show me the Six of Pentacles, please. For Libra. High Priestess. I just heard earth, air, fire, and water, the four elements. So literally, you guys could be a witch or Wicca or practice the occults. Three of Pentacles. That's magic. You're a magician, magus, having all four elements, earth, air, fire, and water. With the Six of Pentacles. So you're getting something balanced in order to move full throttle, move ahead. And I do feel like it's an ending here. You could be doing cord cutting rituals. You could be doing binding rituals. Get over this person's spells. Heartbreak spells. So this person's like heartbroken over you while you're moving on. This could be anything. You could be manifesting a new love, new lovers. Okay, let's see why the Two of Pentacles is here then for you. So the High Priestess is, at the end of the day, all about going within, using your intuition. And Selena will even tell you that. This is my Egyptian cat, Selena. Yes, I named my cats. And I don't know what, I think I named this one Shakira. I'm not sure what I named this cat, this one, but that one's Selena, like the moon, goddess of the moon. And that's Shakira. All right, so show me the Two of Pentacles, please, for Libra. I'm hearing easy does it and waxing gibbous. I'm getting more Gemini energy. And I want to say earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Two of Pentacles. Big decisions, collective, big decisions. Nine of Pentacles, yep. Independence, and Three of Wands, Aries energy. So some of you guys could have been born in 93, 94, 95, 96. Yeah, you're on your way to independence. Like, meaning single. Detached, single. Okay, no strings anymore. So that way you can start something fresh with somebody new and not have the past interfere or interrupt. No baggage, basically. All right, show me the Seven of Cups then, for Libra. Five of Wands. Yeah, there may be some obstacles or repercussions. Somebody could be trying to tamper or throw logs in your path, so you like hit them and swerve and crash. Two of Wands. It could be a fire sign for some of you guys. And we have Ten of Pentacles, or earth sign. I just heard Taurus. It could be any sign, but Hangman, Pisces energy. Could be a Pisces. Yeah, somebody who doesn't want you going on happily and victorious. Ten of Swords. Yeah, they want you kind of hung up on them still. Because, you know why? Because misery loves company and ignorance is bliss. Okay, show me the Star in reverse then for Libra. Somebody was playing cat and mouse with the wrong motherfucker, I'm hearing too. The Devil and the Nine of Swords. Nine of Wands. So 999. 999, yeah. Not lying. Okay, nice. But there's the Devil's here, so there's some type of you're like confinement, entrapment, convict, whatever. I'm getting the C's, the three C's. Cruel, I don't know. We have the Death card, so that's what's coming to an end right here. Whatever this is here, the Devil energy. There's that na boo boo, you can't catch me. Look, even the Emperor and the Devil both got their arms crossed. And you're like, the fuck I can't. First card you came out with was the Cancer, or the Chariot, clarifying your card, the Queen of Swords. Okay, let's get your overall energy. Queen of Cups, King of Swords, or not King of Swords, King of Wands. Fire, water, fire, water, fire, water. The Magician and the Two of Cups. I told you, you're not playing around here. You're setting, like, you know the Cupid's arrow? You're setting the end of that arrow on fire with this flame here, this torch. And you're aiming it right towards somebody's heart. And the dice says it will be by Uranus season. So Aquarius energy season is when it will be by. And I see Aquarius and Scorpio on the dice. With Cancer, Virgo, and Scorpio. Also Cancer again. So yeah, I have two dice. And on each of the two of the dice, those are what I see. The same zodiac signs. So that's confirmation. Seven of Wands, Leo energy. Right on. You're going to defend for and fight for what you're manifesting. I'm hearing these are trying times. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Eight of Pentacles, but you're willing to put in the vast majority of the work. I mean, obviously, give and take, equal give and take. We have the Tower and the King or Knight of Cups. So, not by default, but you are willing to put in the work here. Wheel of Fortune. The wheel in the sky keeps on turning. So this could either be a past person. It could be a Leo, or it could be another air sign. Let's see who's coming towards you, or what's coming back from the past, or if this is somebody completely new. Show me this Wheel of Fortune. 5 of Cups, water, Scorpio. 2 of Pentacles. Okay, Pisces energy, Scorpio energy. Somebody who hasn't healed from you. You're going to know who this is. Queen of Cups, or Ace of Cups, 2 of Swords. So this is somebody that you know, or you're familiar with. You know their energy. They're not brand spanking new. 8 of Cups. You may have turned them down at one point, or this could be a karmic connection for some of you. Why don't we pull some initials and find out who this is? Yeah, friends and addiction, or addicted. So this could be, like I said, a karmic, or somebody who had addictions in their life, or who isn't over the past. 5 of Cups, who's still crying over spilled milk, or in some type of an illusion, but they're going to be, I just seen awakening. So 2 of Pentacles were triggered. So let's find out. Happiness, fit well together, lasting commitment, deep connection, and walking away. Being done, relationship ending, learning lessons. Opposites attract, struggling with differences, passing passion, can't stay away from them. This is the deck. And on Timu. We have looking for signs, with up in the air, avoiding and faking it. So looking for signs, open to spiritual guidance, willing to accept the truth, trusting your gut feelings. And then heart and knot. So you're gonna know who this person is. Not being genuine, keeping up appearances, living beyond their means, with faking it. So let's get some initials. Heart and knots, unsure about your partner, emotionally confused, mixed signals. 5 of Cups is pretty much crying over spilled milk. 2 of Pentacles is, should I do it, should I not? Type energy. So wishy-washy, you know, multitasking, but it doesn't appear easy, or it appears easy, but it's not really that easy. So kind of like keeping up with the Joneses, or faking a perception that everything's fine when, you know, maybe really it's not. So I don't know. It's all gonna, everybody's situation is gonna be different. So it's all really gonna depend. You're gonna know who this person is or not. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, leave the rest. Don't take it if it doesn't fit. Okay, let's get some initials for whoever this 5 of Cups energy is for Libra, for the past, or the Wheel of Fortune who's returning. I'm hearing DW. I had an X name. DW, Damian Welsh. We have T, so triumph. I'm hearing timing. Triumph, we have essence, E, T-E, N, A, T, so 2 T's. Okay. We have T again, probably nosies. We have K with kindness. I was hearing Kai, or K. Kaya. That's a pretty name, Kaya. E, M, and U. It's in reverse. Unique. Uniqua. We have R with relax. Get more rest. Make time for you. Plan a vacation. Transform, yeah. Profound change, rebuild your life, new perspective, and actualize. See the truth, make dreams real, manifesting. Triumph, victory is yours. Overcome obstacles, get satisfaction. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so let's find out, let's clarify your person's energy. who this is over here. Okay, show me the sun for who's coming towards Libra. Six of Cups, Knight of Wands, Nine of Cups, Six of Cups. This is someone that you had a borderline soul addiction, obsession with. Maybe you were very drawn to this person. This could have been two complete opposites. You know how they say opposites attract? Okay. This could have been an Aries for some of you guys. Literally an Aries. Your opposite. Who else would be? There's three opposites to you. There would be... I wonder if Virgo's one of your opposites or not. Or Pisces. Pisces might be your opposite. And then obviously your natural opposite, which is Aries. And then you have another one. You have one more. If you go to horoscope.com, you go all the way to the site map, or you just click your thing, it'll show your daily, love, and career. And whatever one is your career, that's your opposite. So I know there's three of them, because there's three opposites for me. There's Cancer, Gemini, and I want to say Taurus. I think there's three. Two or three, yeah. And then maybe Taurus. I don't know. I'm pretty sure, but there might be two, but I think there's three. All right, King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the Moon. Yes, Taurus is. Okay. One of my opposites. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. My ex-best friend was a Taurus. My sister's a Taurus. So the Sun, we have Two of Swords, the Moon, the Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. So it seems to me here that your person is kind of overthrowing or letting work overshadow their play life, their personal connections, relationships with the Moon, the Sun, the Two of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Tower. Something might even blow. I'm hearing backfire or plans blow up in their face. Let's see why the Queen of Pentacles is here. Okay, I believe this is naturally Taurus energy. But again, it's energy. So it could be whatever you're called to, whatever you're drawn to, okay? Every reader is going to interpret the cards differently, again, because it's energy. And energy is rapid and interchangeable. It's fluid, and it cannot be created nor destroyed. So it is what it is. It's there, and it's a entity in and of its right. Right? So that means if I feel like it's Taurus energy, you could feel like it's Virgo or Capricorn energy. So whatever feels right to you, you know what I mean? So it's Taurus energy right now for me with the Page of Cups. So whoever this Queen of Pentacles is very fluid, and it's almost like they also are a magician in their own right. They can breathe life into the roots, into the soil, into the ground. Like if they're planting a seed, they can blow life into it, and it can sprout, and up comes this beautiful shrub or bush or tree or flower. So this person also has the ability to create and manifest. The Moon, or the Sun, is the first card out, so it's almost like they're being led by their emotions, their intuition, what feels right to them. So I'm kind of conflicted why they're feeling the Two of Swords here then. Maybe they feel right now isn't the right time in love, Page of Cups, or they have other work prior, or other obligations prior. Ace of Pentacles. Their intentions are the Page of Pentacles. when it comes to you. Okay, maybe this person has set some type of firm roots or boundaries, not roots, but some type of boundaries with you in the past. We have the Hierophant, the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Three of Swords in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it's like almost like they want to go slow in this thing called life. Maybe they are in some type of contract, legal or spiritual contract with somebody else, hence the Hierophant, or they could be married. Or they're, like I said, they're simply not looking for love at all, but they're also not keeping they're keeping their options open too with the Seven of Cups. So it's going to take a real, a lot of persuasion to get this person to just want to settle down with one person. So I do feel either they have very high standards or they know, they're very keen on what they're looking for. They know what they want, which isn't always a bad thing either. Show me the Fool then. Why is the Fool here? So Leo, Taurus energy, Aries energy, Capricorn energy, and Cancer, Pisces energy. Queen of Wands with the Fool. Yeah. Ten of Cups. So I'm getting to that this person feels good in their own presence. So they don't need anybody else to make, you know, make them happy. But they're not necessarily being closed off to the idea of love either. So again, it may take someone very unique and special to shine in and capture this person's eye and heart, so to speak. And you may have the qualities here with the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So we'll keep going. This could be a witch too, I'm feeling. If it is a feminine, she could have very long hair. She could have dark hair. And then again, even animals are drawn to her. So there's a black cat in the card. So she could have cats. And then the Empress. Very, confirmation, very nurturing, very abundant, can manifest, breathe life into anything she touches. She can turn water into wine, so to speak. You know what I mean? Ace of Swords, that's the truth. Three of Cups, the Star, and the Knight of Wands. You can't make it up. All right, let's see why the Empress here. So we have a pair, Empress, Emperor, very nice. Mother of all queens in the tarot, father of all kings in the tarot. All right, so there, I'm getting too that this type of person only comes around once in a blue moon, this energy. So this is a rare finding. This is like a diamond in the rut energy. Ace of Swords, I think I'm going to label the caption of this video that. This is a diamond in the rut, Libra. Ace of Swords, Three of Cups, the Star, and they may have found something unique in you. Or maybe you bring out something unique that only you bring out in this person and nobody else can. Three of Cups, the Star, and the Ace of Swords with the Emperor. Knight of Wands. So you may have what it takes here. I don't really say that too often. Usually it's the other way around, since I'm doing a reading for you, collective. I wouldn't really see the need to give this other person all the credit, but this is just what I'm seeing in the cards today. The Page of Wands. I'm hearing this person's barking up a tall order. Either this is you or them. Okay, so they may be they may have a high list or high expectations, but that's like, I'm this, you know, some people are just naturally like that. Okay, so there's this person maybe lives and breathes and quenches the things in the finer things in life. You know what I mean? Justice here with the Devil. So yeah, you naturally maybe fan this person's flames if they are a fire sign, or you stoke the fire if they're earth sign or something. So let's find out more. Eight of Swords, the Fool. Wow. The Hermit. Okay, so I'm hearing if you're not careful, there's a fine line between balance and freedom. So this could be somebody who values their freedom. They could have Sagittarius in their chart. I know how us Saggies get when it comes to our freedom. We're the travelers of the zodiac. We're the adventurous ones. With the Fool, the Eight of Swords, and Justice. And the Devil. Alright, let's see the Moon. Four of Pentacles. Okay, so either you're not going to want to let this person go, or they're not going to want to let you go. Six of Pentacles, especially, like I said, if you are the one putting in the work here. But this person does come with a, I'm hearing, what does that mean? Like with a budget or on a budget? They come with a budget, so you're going to have to save your pennies for this person. Because they like the finer things in life. Knight of Wands, and then the Page of Swords. It's not going to be for all you guys, but Eight of Cups here. This person also, too, may be a no-nonsense type. I mean, you're probably the same way. When you get the ball rolling with somebody, you take that shit seriously. Especially if they're ruled or you're ruled by your moon planet is a water sign, very intense emotion. Okay, we're water energy, so I also get that side of the spectrum. I have a lot of water in my chart. And then the Seven of Pentacles. And then also the Earth is very grounded. I know Taurus can be stubborn, but then the Virgos also very detail oriented, and then the Capricorns are both water and earth. So they're the goat, the water ram. Half earth, half water. So very complex in nature, but also same thing, a die-hard fan. So they can also be stubborn. And then I was going to say, when you have the air signs, very logical. Okay, so also likes the finer things in life. But more practical and simplistic nature mindset. So more the simpler things in life. Okay, so it depends on who this person is. If they have strong earth in their chart, if they have strong water, or they have a strong fire in their chart, obviously you're going to have to, you're going to pick up on that, and then you can move accordingly. Okay, King of Swords. If you have air and earth combined, then you definitely have somebody who's very tolerable and patient. But again, I feel knows how to maybe communicate better than some, but also has the physique for, again, the finer things in life, but might not tolerate so much of the other things as strong fire, strong earth energy would. So really it's the complexities of each zodiac, and nature is different. King of Pentacles. All right, let's get their overall energy. Ace of Pentacles. So I hope I explained that all right. Strength, Leo energy. So somebody who's no nonsense, very focused, like I said, on money. I'm hearing getting it. So all talk, no act, or all work, maybe no play. But I don't really, obviously, you have to create time in your life for play, or else you become worn down and rugged by life, and you lose your zest for life and your passion. So you can't do that either. Six of Wands, Leo energy. Strength, Leo energy. Page of Swords. Okay. All right, I'm getting this person might not be the type that comes out all that often. Maybe they don't go out. Maybe they don't go out to the bar, right? Maybe they don't drink. So you're going to really have to kind of be at the right place at the right time to meet this person. King of Cups, the Sun, the Ten of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. This could be somebody you meet through a friend of a friend. This could be somebody you meet online. I would say your chances are greater more than meeting if you met this person online rather than going out. Which, again, I don't know. It could be different for everybody. If they do have strong earth in their chart, you could get lucky and meet this person out. But if you say this person has, I don't know, is shyer in nature, I don't feel you're going to meet this person out at a bar. Let's just say that. Which I don't go to the bars. I don't drink. So it's, some people just don't have time to go to the bar, you know, or don't want to go to the bar because sometimes all that's at the bar is drunk people. And no offense, but I don't want to date a guy that drinks all the time when I don't even drink. You know what I mean? That's not very attractive to me. So